Yo, Charlie, roll to the boom, roll to the boom, Charlie. You find yourself watching this, like not your first time, but you watch my video when you find yourself watching this again, Charlie. If I do this, Charlie, try them do give me, roll to the boom, roll to the boom. So the things where this thing work, and it's still straight like this, Charlie. If you God, only God, then when ourselves we know, Charlie. That means it's real. So anything real lasts longer, like it lasts, it's like never end. Anything real is never end. Anything real is, you know, it lasts forever. So today's topic is mental health is just like malaria. And I know it sounds not very normal, not very usual. It's not something you've been hearing around, but Charlie, that's how it came. And that's how I'm supposed to give it to you today, Charlie. So, you know, I got some points for you to, break down the topic I just mentioned so that you understand that it's something normal, it's something that we can deal with, not something out of hand. When you hear anything about mental health issue, it's not something that the person has gone overboard or anything about. So the first point is malaria and mental health. That's just it. So just want us to understand the keywords first, then we can break them down. So malaria, when you all hear malaria, what it's sickness. We all refer it. When you are outside, if you're outside country, outside Africa or something, or anywhere where this sickness is not familiar, let me tell you, when these white people or these outside people come to Ghana and they continue to brag, once in a while they get this sickness, mosquito bites them and they get it. And they know how it feels. So maybe know the feel say you boss. No, malaria. The same with mental health. They care who you be. Once you fall for them, once you come into them as well, they will get you. But and when they get you, you should also be strong enough to deal with it. You bab. So today I can't show you the mental health no be anything extraordinary. It be normal something like malaria where it catch you, where we dey deal with. Yeah, we've been dealing with it and we can deal with it again. So the same as mental health, we can deal with it. It's not something that actually it comes and then you think that everything is out of hand. People be committing suicide and all those things, bomb class shit about it. Charlie, it drive best me out. So Charlie, because if you pass through and someone you are watching someone passing the same pain, no, you know good because for guidance, just like the way people guided us till now. So the first point, malaria and mental. So when you hear malaria, what comes to mind? It's mosquito biting you and you getting fever, and later, if you don't drink your medicine fast, you don't take your medication fast, like the doctor has prescribed for you, then it becomes worse and it can even lead to death. We are all aware of that. And mental health, what happens? That is the problem. Most people are not aware of what even causes it. So we think that when someone is behaving strange or is having mental issues, you think that oh, he smoke, oh, he's not strong enough, oh, he's just angry. That's what people think. But you pan, someone has been child where the person has grown into a man more than 20 years and the person is behaving strange. You think that the person just smoked weed. People they smoke anyhow. Why is it that they are not going mad and someone smoked this one and nah. They are born things, they are things. So mental health, let me say something. It's just like the malaria. A mosquito will bite you. Just that the mosquito is an incident. It's an incident. And if you are not able to control it, just like you controlling your medication, the malaria, then it kicks in and becomes worse. So this incident can be anything at all. It can be the person, feeling very severe pain in some environments. Maybe the person felt all burning up. He wasn't in fire, but he was feeling all burning up in maybe a particular room or in a particular environment. And because he will notice that environment when that thing was happening, whenever he gets close to after the incident, whenever he get close to any place that is familiar with how his environment was when this bad thing was happening to him, he becomes the anxiety kicks in. He becomes afraid. He becomes too afraid to the extent that he wants to do everything possible to prevent that from happening. So that's when you see that you say, "I will not go there." Even when I tell this something simple, so no. Then it will be like a fight between you and them, and you think that this place is not normal, not not knowing that they have something at the back of their mind. It can be like this too. Maybe a person's family got robbed once, and maybe these armed robbers were wearing a certain outfit. You have maybe let's say red outfit. You have so this red outfit. Anytime the person after the robbery, maybe there was armed robbers did some barbaric things in front of them. Maybe they butchered people in front of this person. They did horrible things. So the person is walking outside. Anytime he sees another group of people wearing red clothes, even if they are not innocent or anything, whenever they see them, they start behaving strange, and they can't explain anything to you at once because at that time they are mentally disturbed. Their brain can't even form a pattern for them to tell you the story or anything. So you think that they are behaving strange. So that is when you need their medicine. You have to know how to get them their medicine to quench it. You have so let's go to the second point. That will lead us to the second point. The second point is let me just be attentive to because this one is a little bit lengthy, so Charlie, yeah. It goes like this: panic, anxiety, fear, and guilt cannot quench. Sorry, panic, anxiety, fear, and guilt cannot be quenched by chemicals or medicines, but a balanced a vibrational frequency can. If you don't get down the way I do it, I mean say panic, anxiety, fear, or guilt cannot be quenched. They cannot be taken out of a person by chemical means, by the way you go take medicine and cure malaria. It can't be like that. But a balanced vibration can, cure that. When I say about balanced vibration, I mean each vibration that you have, like this, the lower vibrations are sadness, anger, fear. They are more, but let me just mention this one. In the high vibration, you have, joy, peace, you know, free mind. Like I don't know, I can add some, but yeah, they are different. But let me just mention so that you can go and search it on your own and all these things. So with malaria, we know that we take medicines, but with uh, mental health, it's not all about medicine. You can go to the hospital, they'll give you medicine, but the medicine is not for you to get your mental pattern in place like normal or like correct you how you think or how you behave. It's only there to break your system down. You understand? If you are taking too much of this chemicals they give you at medicine, they give you at hospital because they said that you are mentally ill and you are still taking them too much and you think that it's going to solve things. Know for yourself. The people around you don't care much about. You are the one who knows what's wrong with you. It will break you down. The reason why they are making it break, they are aware. The reason they are making it break you down is because so that when this panic or anxiety or anything kicks in or fear kicks in, and you are about to react to it, you will not be stronger than the people who are going to control you. Because let me use the scenario again. This Arabic that did that part to you. Whenever you see anything similar to that, you have to, if at that moment, if years later you have not become strong, you try to retaliate, you try to fight back or something by all means. So when they give you these medicines and these things, it will break you down. Not like the malaria one that will make you more stronger or anything. This will break you down because yeah, so that you cannot go and hurt some innocent person around. So the people around you can hold you down because this medicine breaks your system down. It makes you weak. You have, I'm not saying that to make you weak in the sense of making you sick, but it will make you not very strong. So that's it. Get that the brain. The medicine for this panic, anxiety, and fear is not medicine. It's about you controlling the vibrational frequency. But you go and watch videos, go and listen to people, And if you're around any mentally ill person, be open to them. Don't let them feel like their sickness is out of hand or something. Tell them that let them know that you cramp cry, you dey pass through some. Let them know that you are also even sick in your head. You have and this is what you've been doing. I mean, be there. If I'm sad too much, I watch movie that movie wey or if I'm sad too much this music the black celebrity music Charlie if I make sad. How many times have you heard someone going to prison and I'm not saying it's a good thing, but prisoners ex-convicts mostly don't get mental health issues. Why? Because when they go inside, they are always around people. But they are always around people who have done worse things, who are going to and they are very outspoken people. So they say, but not unlike outside or you know our civilized society or outside, I mean outside the jail where when even we see someone going through something, we just be watching the person cry because you want to, when might be minding someone's business too much, which is also wise thing because you don't want to go too much into someone's business. No, you don't want trouble. So that's it. So if you happen to be close to that kind of person, you have to be telling them things. You have to be saying, Charlie, me cry on. Charlie, if you go do this thing, you have to be active. They say actions reduce anxiety, and it's very true. So do more to engage them. Tell them to go and study somewhere. Tell them to go. Don't leave someone to be too lonely somewhere for too long. It's a bad habit. So the third point is the street can be the best and worst therapy ever. The street can be the street is where they're outspoken. The street is not like home where people care too much about your safety or anything. And you will see strange things on the street. You see very, very bad things on the street. So I think the street can be. I'm not saying that you go outside and be on the street. Oh, it can make things even worse. That's why I said it can be the best and worst. So on the street, you can see things happening. You can wake up one morning and you see they've beating someone to death on the street. The person will be lying fresh body dead by the street. And at that time, that's when the control comes in. Controlling mental health, caring mental is all about balance. It's all about controlling your vibrational frequencies. You'll not be too happy and not be too mad. You'll not be too sad. So the fourth point is fall for something, or you fall for anything. Fall for something. Fall for church. Fall for the Bible. Read the Bible notes. Fall for a group of people. Fall for a group that you also go. Make something your ultimate. That's what I'm trying to say. Make something your ultimate. School, church, anything. So that if anything, you have music or anything. So that when anxiety or anything comes in, you go to that thing. You go to the ultimate. So the last point is get to keep a romance mate. Get or keep a romance. I didn't write it, but that's right. So get a partner, get a girlfriend, get a boyfriend. But that's romance. It releases a lot of stress and all those things. That hugging, cuddling, kissing, anything that you can think of that you think is